I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
A new movie takes us back to the time when many people thought it was impossible to land on the moon. Movie writer Mike Scott with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, is here with a preview of First Man and other movies appearing at theaters. Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
Good. All right, so First Man, I think, looks really good.
Yeah, just the intro right there.
I know, it kind of gives you goosebumps
right?
a little bit.
Well, the good news is it lives up to it.
Okay, good.
This is directed by Damien Chazelle, and it stars Ryan Gosling, and it basically tells the story of that one small step for man that meant so much. It's such a big story when he first landed on the moon on July 20th, 1969. It's a big story, but what they do here is, wisely, they narrow it down and sort of tell it from Neil Armstrong's perspective. So it ends up being a big story, but with sort of an intimate point of view, and it worked real well. And I was telling you in the break, I was a little skeptical going in, because Damien Chazelle, his last movie was La La Land, and he did such a tremendous job with that big musical.
Yes.
And I say, well, you know, a musical and a space exploration movie are two totally different things.
Right.
But as I was watching it, it occurred to me that even when there's no music in a movie, or no production numbers anyway, there is a musicality, a rhythm, almost a choreography to it, and this one proves it. This is a good movie. We're really early in award season. This one could stick around for a little while and maybe make some noise as the trophies are being handed out.
Cool, it's one to watch. Now, you've also got something for the action fans
Right, yeah,
there.
this is kind of at the other end of the spectrum. This is a just-for-fun movie called Bad Times at the El Royale.
Okay.
It's a stylish, dark, twisting, neo-noir thriller with a great cast. Tells the story of a group of 7 strangers who meet one night at the same Tahoe motel. They each have a secret, and soon enough, all heck breaks loose. This one's getting high marks for the performances, for its cast. It's got Jeff Bridges, John Hamm, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, it's got a big cast and some strong performances. It's a little over long. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes, which few movies need to be that long. So it's getting knocked for being a little bit flabby, a little bit scattered as far as storytelling. But if you want something that's, you know, violence-prone, atmosphere-drenched thrill ride, Bad Times at the El Royale.
All right, something for the kids, Goosebumps.
Goosebumps 2. This is a sequel to the movie from a couple years ago, inspired by the R.L. Stein Kitty Horror book series. The early reviews on this one are not very favorable. You only want to see this if you're desperate for a family movie. And if you are desperate for a family movie, I'd recommend maybe going and seeing Smallfoot, another animated movie that's out there. Also, the AMC theaters, starting today, are showing Cinderella, the classic Disney Cinderella, for a week. And real quick, we only have a few seconds left. Robert Redford's last movie. Oh, I wish I had more time to talk about it, because I love this movie. It's called The Old Man and the Gun. He says it's going to be his last movie. It's about the true story of a career criminal and bank robber, but it's played for light comedy, and it's just breezy and charming, and a wonderful way for a Hollywood icon to ride into the sunset. This is my favorite movie of the week.
All right, Mike Scott, we appreciate all your suggestions.
Happy to be here.
Thank you so much.